There we go. Yes, 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 my people, my humans of the earth. It is Friday. It is Fresh Cuts Friday, August 29th, 2026. Coming at you live and direct from Baltimore, Maryland. We're going to get started pretty soon here. Good evening, Sputterfly. Big ups. Welcome inside. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Just posting a reminder of this show coming up. I'm doing a B2B with Wife Guy on the 12th in Front Royal, Virginia. It's going to be a fun one. We got Blomster and Basura headlining things. Got Frank White in the house, QTR Roy, and Youngstar. Should be a fun night. Hot and sweaty bar in little Front Royal, Virginia. Tickets are only $15. Let's go. Today, we have special guests coming in live and direct from Toulouse, France. It'll be Rhizome Industry. We'll be starting that up in just a few minutes. Start things off nice and gently. It's been kind of a harsh time. Hey, big up Dr. Silicon out in the TikTok land. Woohoo! Thanks for tuning in. Much love. Deep State, welcome inside. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for being here. just a few minutes, we'll go live with Rhizome Industry interview and showcase. Everybody's having a good week out there. Happy Friday. Getting the weekend started nice here. Going back a long ways in time with the Aphex Twin. Welcome in everybody on YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitch. Recognize that sound? Incoming? That's the sound of Rhizome Industry. Oh yeah. Yes, yes. Let's get over to the interview screen here and pull it up. There he is.
Yo, yo, yo.
All right, all right. Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, hello, ZipZapZop. Hello, everyone.
It's Rhizome Industry from Toulouse, France. How are things in Toulouse this evening?
It's okay. It wasn't too hot today. You know, we had a very, very hot summer.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, it's getting to an end, so, yeah, it's all right. I still have the fan on, though.
All right, right. The other one time I had Yodev on here for the interview, and I had my fan running, and I didn't realize it was blowing right into the microphone, and the audio was just wrecked. It was horrific, the whole thing, because it was just like.
I hope it's okay now. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. How about you out there on the TikTok, YouTube, Twitch land? Everybody hear everything okay? We've got Rhizome Industry coming at you live and direct. Hopefully you can hear him, you can hear me, you can hear the music.
Yeah, big ups Butterfly, Deep Space.
Yeah,
Welcome to the show.
Everybody come into the chat and say hello. Make yourself known. Get some emotes going, much appreciated. Super appreciate you being here today, Rhizome Industry. I think I first maybe met you through like the Deep Minds kind of collective and the Deep Minds Twitch streams, maybe.
Yeah. I think I posted one of our first interactions was I posted a track, a work in progress, requesting for comments, and you were one of the people giving feedback. Yeah, giving feedback on the track. Oh. And this is this ended up probably one of my most popular, most appreciated tracks called Cult of the Pyramid.
Ah.
Yeah, nice. I remember. Yeah.
Sweet. Well.
And then I don't know. Yeah. Watching each other's streams and
Sat Deep streams. I've seen you on a lot of Sat Deep streams. You stream a lot.
Yes.
Do you have a particular streaming time when you stream most, or is it kind of random times, or like I think you're on Saturdays a lot, right?
Yeah. No, I don't have any particular time. Even lately, I've been streaming mostly on Red Trains, like the Dubstep Dungeon, Sat Deep, or some drum and bass on the 172 Friday stream, Red Train stream. Pop-up stream, I don't do them much anymore. I don't know why. Maybe I should do more of them. But yeah, that's where we are.
Now, would you clarify? I thought for a while, maybe I was just misunderstood. I thought there were two people in Rhizome Industry. Was I mistaken there?
No, it's just me.
It is just
me.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you had a partner.
No. I did a few collabs, but no, Rhizome Industry, it's been my name since I started making music in the early 2000s, really. Early 2000, got all of my first PC, like my dad got a PC for the house, and I just hijacked the PC and started to install a bunch of audio software. Like at the time, it was like Acid, you had Cubase, Fruity Loops, one of the first versions of Fruity Loops, and started like that.
Right, so you've been, how long have you been producing music?
The thing is, I started in the late 90s, early 2000, but I had a very long hiatus when I was traveling, living in different countries and starting a family, and I started again during the pandemic, like 6 years ago.
That's really interesting.
So I have like 10 years of experience producing, but over the course of 25 years.
Right. Yeah, that's really interesting because I had a little bit similar thing. Like I was producing in the 90s. Probably I'm a little older, a little earlier, but And then I did it until about 2006 or 2007, and then I didn't do anything for like 15 years. And then again during the pandemic, I started it back up.
Yeah. It's a kind of similar path, yeah.
Yeah. And I remember you were saying that you produce on Linux, on the Linux operating system. Tell us about that, will you?
Yeah. I've been using Linux for, like, at first, in the early 2000s, I was producing on Windows. And then I switched to Linux, kept producing a little bit on Linux at the time, but it was not so easy. You could do stuff, but it was a bit limited, so I was compensating by using hardware. So basically using a MIDI sequencer on Linux and to drive like synth, and like I had a bass station, which was a really nice Novation synth. And then I gradually stopped making music. And when I started again 5 years ago, I was already a Linux user, so I had to find a way to make music. So I started with Ardor, which is an open source DAW, which is nice, which does a lot of things. But then I got attracted to actually a proprietary DAW, which is called Bitwig.
Okay.
It's a project that was started by former employees of Ableton. And it's quite, in some ways, it's quite similar to Ableton, but they also made their own things. It's very modular. There's actually inside a modular environment. And I do. I had also a period of time where I was working on an Akai MPC when I was making dub music. But these days it's Bitwig, and I use some plugins by AudioThing, which is one of the companies that are making plugins available natively for Linux. And that's pretty much it. So I use an open source environment. Linux is an open source environment, but my DAW is not actually open source.
Okay.
But it's a small shop, but I don't mind paying and like helping them develop the software. So,
well, it's interesting because I would say probably I'm going to throw out there like 90%, but I'm sure who knows what the actual number is. But most people use proprietary operating systems and software and Ableton and so on. So the open source thing is really interesting because, for people who don't know, the open source software is about community. It's about communal development. It's about contributing and sharing and all that type of thing, right?
Exactly. That's the spirit of free software.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we say to make it clear, there is a saying that it's not only free as free beer, but it's also free as free speech. Like you have the freedom to inspect the source code, modify it, And actually, over the course of the years, I work as a programmer. So I also made lots of contribution to various open source software. I never myself started a successful project, but here and there, I gave when I needed something, when I needed to fix a bug or I needed to add a feature. One of my first contribution was an MP3, a library, a software library used to decode MP3. It was in the Perl language, if there is anyone who knows anything about programming here.
Right on. But, we're going deep. We're going deep here into the Perl, into the
maybe
programming.
too deep. Yeah.
And that's an important thing about open source. Like, I don't think I could do it because I don't have the programming skills. It would take me, like, if I hit a hurdle, it would take me forever to figure out how to figure it out, you know? But I think for somebody like yourself, who's like a programmer, really technical, really highly technical, can really dig into like software and like that kind of stuff. Like, I can see where that can make a lot of sense, right?
Nowadays, I think it was like that like 20 years ago, but nowadays it's got much easier to use Linux.
Oh, okay.
So you get a little bit two types of people using Linux nowadays. You have like the nerdy, tech-savvy people like me. And on the other side, you also have like militant people who are a bit political, who don't want to give in the big corporation and everything behind. Mm-hmm. And those people, I knew quite a few people like that, even farmers, or I know a woodworker, or someone who is also working with timber in the forest. And they don't want to give their privacy, and so they also use Linux. And I'm also a little bit like that, to be honest. I'm a little bit like both types. Yeah.
Right. So there's an aspect of like privacy and like openness, privacy, and also non-commercialism, sort of, right? Yeah. It's okay to make money and to run a business and things like that, but the way they do it with a big corporation, like they suck all your data and they sell it to someone else, and they don't necessarily tell you about it. Well, they tell you in the fine print that nobody reads, and they have a lot of unfair behavior. When you start getting aware of it, it's hard to forget about it and be happy about it. Yeah. So this track I'm playing right now called Mirage. I know I've used this in some of my mixes. Such a good track.
This one is Energy, actually.
Oh, Energy, that's right. Mirage is coming up next. Yeah. Energy, right.
Yeah, this one I made it with there is a vocal sample of one of the pioneers of electronic music, a female producer. I actually don't remember her name. I just caught a documentary, and on the break there is a sample from that woman, very, very smart pioneer in electronic music. Oh, we got to the second drop already, so we won't get the smart one. Cool.
I can go back. Let me see. Is this it? Right. Here we go. This part. Yeah.
Yeah, that's your voice, yeah.
Energy.
Here we go.
You're dealing in energy.
Hey, welcome inside J Merks. Good to see you.
Yo, big up J Merks.
Big up to J Merks.
Welcome.
We've got Rhizome Industry live and direct in Toulouse, France. So you started producing quite some time ago, and it seems like things have really been picking up a lot more lately. Is that, at least from my purview, does that sound right to you?
Yeah, actually this year I started people started sending me money on Bandcamp for the first time of my life. So I'm not making millions, but it's like some acknowledgement of my work. And and I got recently I think it was in June. I don't remember. Like this summer, my first like proper release on a real label, so it's distributed everywhere on all the platforms on Macrocell.
Oh,
Macrocell
nice.
is it's run from Hungary, and yeah, they release a lot of maybe lesser known artists, and yeah, that's why they gave me a chance to release one track.
A macro cell release.
Yeah,
That's phenomenal. When is that already out, or is it coming out yet?
Yeah, I can send the link on in the chat.
Right on. Yeah, and you know, I don't want to make too many predictions here or anything, but I will say that several past ZipZapZop Fresh Cuts Friday guests have gone on to have big label releases. I had Blomster.
Okay.
I didn't get to finish the interview with Blomster, but now he's on, you know, Deep, Dark, and Dangerous release. I had who else was it? Oh, Mirage, who's got a Manuka release coming out. So all I'm saying is that, you know, it's you know, maybe it's a little bump.
Yeah. I'm sure it's going to propel my career.
Let's get everyone over to rhizome-industry.bandcamp.com for starters.
Yeah.
Maybe one day Bandcamp will make it so that your label releases can link up to your own profile. Wouldn't that be amazing?
I think that, yeah, actually, some people do it. I noticed, like, a lot of artists, they have their label release on the... I don't know how to do it. Maybe I have to synchronize with the label manager.
Yeah, I think the only way is if they let you upload your own version, basically, or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. You can't feature it on both pages.
They're not connected. Like, I don't know what Bandcamp's problem is. Like, the search engine is horrific. Like, I can't even... It's like you can't sort things by date or anything. It's like it's from the 90s or something. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, but it's a commercial business, but at least they give a fair share of what you get. I'm looking at your Twitch.
Right?
Twitch is taking too much share. No, I mean, it's okay to take like 20-30%, but like 60-70%, what the hell? Like,
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need to all to go on strike, like, you know, French style demonstration, go on strike, like form a union of streamers. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. There was some alternative that was coming up for a while, and I think it went away already. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. This track. So a lot of your tracks, what I love about them is they've got a real, like a dub reggae roots and stuff in them, but also like just a real dubstep. It's like just a fantastic combination, like this Mirage track, you know?
Yeah, I can't help it. I try to make like strictly dubstep, but it always ends up having some dubby reggae vibes,
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I love about it.
You see, I have Burning Spear, one of the best reggae bands. That's a painting that a friend made. I don't know if you see in the background.
Right on, just barely, yeah. Very cool. Now, what about the scene in Toulouse? Are you finding, like, do you have places you can go out and play in Toulouse or nearby? Like, are there sound systems around nearby? What's it like over there?
There is stuff happening, There is stuff happening. It's not a huge scene, but yeah, there are some events. There is one big club where the famous artists come, but I don't really like going to that club because it's too strict. Like, they kick me out of the club, so I don't go there anymore. Yeah, it's too like I don't know, like a poultry farming sometimes. You know, you're just standing and like people are watching you all the time. So I prefer to go to like the smaller events, like in bars or like non-profit events, like some semi-free parties, these kind of events.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes I got to play usually when I'm involved in organizing the event. So, you know, they have to let me play. But otherwise, no. Lately, actually, I have a friend who is called Dud Killer. Maybe you've met him on Discord.
Okay. I think he was the one who I thought was your partner, but or in Rhizome. That's who I thought was your.
Oh,
was
right.
also-
Okay. No.
No. But he's another producer in your area. Is that right?
He's actually just starting producing now. He's mostly, he was strictly a DJ, but like playing lots of different styles, and he's actually trying to make money out of it, or maybe succeeding. Actually, I shouldn't say that publicly, that he's trying. yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
well,
he's hustling around to get a living out.
It's dub plate time. This is one of your dub plates, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's give this a listen. Let's just let this one ride out a bit here. That groove. I think the wonky stuff is taking over and the groove stuff is going to come back. Big time. Just vibes. Do you do your own mixing and mastering?
Yeah.
Right on.
Everything myself, yeah.
That's killer.
But except for the macro cell release where the label
right.
is the master.
Yeah. Very cool. Now, what does a typical Rhizome Industry breakfast look like?
Breakfast?
Yeah.
I have, I don't know the name in English. It's like a plant that tastes like coffee. Chicory.
Oh, chicory.
That's
Yeah.
Chicory, yeah. I usually have chicory with milk, preferably plant-based milk, like oat milk or soy milk or whatever I got.
Yep.
But often I don't have milk. And then bread with sesame paste and honey. That's my thing in the morning. And then fruit. Yeah.
Oh, I'm a big fan of
Sesame paste replaces butter. It's like the fat, and then I have honey for the sweet stuff, and bread for the energy, and then fruit because I love fruit.
Awesome. I've said I need to compile a Fresh Cuts Friday recipe book of breakfasts. And you said you had chicory for a drink too. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I might have to take some of that. Then sesame paste and honey. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, lots of calories right from the beginning of the day.
Yeah. And you said you're a programmer for work, right?
Yeah.
Right on. Have you ever been to the U.S.?
I've been in New York City actually for 3 days. Yeah. When I was staying in Canada, and like I took the night bus, and I spent a few days in New York City, and I came back to Canada.
Nice.
Yeah, from Montreal.
Oh yeah, that's a great little trip. I used to drive. I lived in New York, and I drove up to Montreal and back a whole bunch of times. Got my eyes lasered up in Montreal. It was so much less expensive than in the U.S. Back in '99.
Oh yeah, cool.
What do we have here? Back to basics. Back to basics. Let's hear this drop.
Oh yeah, this is the latest release on my Bandcamp. Yeah, big up Rebecca in the place.
Who we have? Rebecca, welcome in. Great to see you here.
The one and only.
Did you say, were you a DJ first or a producer first?
A producer first.
Yeah. And then, so you started DJing a little later. And what type of gear do you use for DJing?
No, I actually started DJing first. But,
oh, you did?
Yeah, like historically I was DJing before I started producing. But I mean, now I invest more energy, more time in producing that DJing. Like I never prepare my sets or things like that. I just like get tunes and like sound system style, just playing the tunes, but I don't do like the cue points and I use the sync button, so I'm not a real DJ.
You and me both. I love the sync button. As somebody who used to play on only vinyl for years and years and decades, to me, like the sync button and the ability to make loops and stuff is like my favorite thing. Like that's exactly how I would have wanted
the younger
it to
generation. Yeah, you have this younger generation of DJ who only know digital, and they were like, we need something a little bit hard to do. We need a bit of difficulty, otherwise it's not worth it. And like people who use the sync button are not real DJs. And Dub Killer is, we often laugh about that because he's really in that mindset, Dub Killer. But I'm like, no, we bothered playing vinyl like manually. It was much harder, and now you have something doing it for you. Like, let's use it.
Yeah. Well, because I would spend my whole time getting the beats to match, and then I wouldn't have time to mix. Like, so for me, like taking that away so I can just focus on like how layering different loops together and stuff.
Yeah.
I have a lot more fun that way. You know, I still like to play vinyl. I played some earlier this summer and I had a great time.
Yeah.
But I spend so much time like getting them matched up that it's a little bit less fun.
Or you have to prepare your set but like for digital, like on the graduation. On the fader where you have to put your, like some people, I never did that, but some people did that with vinyl as well. Yeah.
All right, we've made it to Sunrise now. This is a beautiful track. I think it matches, the name matches the vibe. You can hear this out at Burning Man at sunrise.
Yeah. Yeah, this one came out so easily. Like, didn't struggle to finish it or anything. It was really smooth.
People in the chat, thank you for being here. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for the emotes. If you have any questions for Rezone, be sure you pop them in the chat. We can ask those as well. Jay Merckx has a question. What's your biggest influence? I like that question. your biggest influence, or yeah, maybe your biggest fan that you're a biggest fan of?
I have multiple influences, to be honest, but it's probably reggae and dub, like the dub sound system scene. I spend a lot of time dancing at dub nights, so yeah, it's really in me.
Yeah.
But as a little child, like even a toddler, when I was 3, I was listening. My parents bought a vinyl of Kraftwerk, the Man Machine, and these were my first emotions with electronic music. And I really remember those moments. I was so fascinated by the sounds. So I also I went a lot to, in some period of when I was young, in free parties, listening to lots of acid techno as well. So that's also one of my influences. Even experimental music, or I listen a lot to ambient music and also to Oriental music, like from Iran or from Arab countries or Afghanistan. During the day when I work, I often and then I use samples in my tracks of these tunes. Oriental music.
I was gonna say I've noticed that for sure. Yeah, and I was wondering about where you got some of those sounds. Rebecca also asked,
I listen to this type of music.
And Rebecca also asked, what do you draw inspiration from to help you create music? Which I think that's part of the answer there, but there are other things that come to mind.
I think, from the mood of the moment. Sunrise, I guess, because I saw the sunrise. Or I have a track that is probably one of my best tracks, which is called Broken. And it happened in a moment of my life when I had a huge financial problem, and it was really a burden on my mind. And I expressed that in the track, and I had lots of negative energy, but I think I turned it in positive energy in that track, which is much appreciated by people usually. Another one called Crash. I made it because my computer crashed, and then I rebooted, and I've got to make a track called Crash. So Mirror actually. I saw someone in the street, and I saw myself in that person, and not only in a good way. Like as I saw some person doing something bad, and I could imagine myself doing the same. So it was like a mirror showing you something about yourself. And then I made that track. Lots of emotions like linked to the moment like that. Thank you. Great question, Rebecca. Very interesting question.
Oh yeah, we're getting deep here today. I love it. Great questions out there from the chat. And what do we have next here? This is this is the preview of the Macro Cell release, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, lucky us.
Favorite track, Amos?
Favorite track.
That's gotta be maybe Cult of the Pyramid or Broken, or I don't know actually. It depends on the moment. At the moment it's Sunrise. My favorite track of me is Sunrise. At the moment.
Nice. Do you remember anything like early on in your life when you like first heard electronic music, or where it first really clicked for you? And I'll just reflect for myself. Like, I remember I was at a friend's house and they had a pool table in their basement and a record player and some records. And they were like 8 years older than me or whatever. And I was playing pool and I put on like Kraftwerk. And I was like, oh, this is some cool stuff, right? And I'd like heard that first like Kraftwerk record, and I was like, that's when I'd like, was, you know, my first memory of electronic.
Same for me. I told you I was 3 years old. The Man Machine just
Man
drove
Machine.
me crazy.
Yeah.
I called it. I had a special word for it when I went, because I was small, so I didn't speak English, and I was just saying canard, canard, which it means duck in French, because there was a sound like the sound of a duck, and I always wanted to listen to canard, canard, canard. So my dad would put the record for me, and I would listen on headphones.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now I notice, I think, are you pretty much mostly producing in the 140? Are you doing other stuff outside of 140 realm, would you say?
Yeah, lately, I was doing mostly 140, but before I did drum bass, jungle, dub.
Oh, really?
I actually have another project which I'm not working on anymore, but it's called Ras Alfred, and these are my dub productions.
Oh.
I can send. Yeah.
Oh, I have one of those. I have that. I got to find that to play here.
Yeah. I sent you one. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll play that.
I sent you
I'll actually, I'm going to do another dub plate next of the Egyptian dub, and then I'll find that one and play that one. Man, what a treat today, folks, on Fresh Cuts Friday. Thanks for being here. We got Rhizome Industry, special treat. Yeah, this one.
Oh yeah, no, this one is the plate. The plate, yeah. No, I thought it was another one, but yeah, this one quite reggae as well. J-Nox asking, what advice would you give to someone starting out with producing? I would say, learn a little bit of music theory. You don't need a lot, but it will help you big time.
Hey, Gumb Ashley, sorry I missed you in here. Welcome inside. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being in the chat. Good
big up
questions.
Gombashley. Mighty Gombashley in the place. Always a pleasure. Big up.
Yeah, another person I've heard their advice for somebody just starting out producing is produce like 60 tracks. just start them and finish them and release them and move on, you know? And do like 60 tracks, which is kind of like what I've been doing, you know? Like I try not to ruminate on them too long. Actually, I've gotten worse about that in the last couple of years, but for a while I really had a method where I was like create, finish, release, you know, just constantly. And now I've been sitting on things a little longer, just, you know, there's life, but I like that idea of just get a process, a repeatable process where you can go, you know, finish something and release it and be done and move on to the next thing, you know?
Yeah, and you need to practice, and you need to practice everything, because you might think you have a killer loop, but if it doesn't end up with something that is decently mixed and mastered, it's not really useful. So yeah, you have to, it's very good advice, not just stick to the loop and like until you find the perfect loop. No, even if it's not perfect, start making the rest of the song. Arrangement, mixing, mastering, and all that. And make a lot of songs. That's for like anything. You have to practice.
Practice.
But I know that I'm talking about music theory because I didn't always have that. I actually I took piano lessons when I was in my 40s, and yeah, that's really helped. And I can't play the piano, but in the DAW now I understand what scales are, like what triplets are, what is a chord, a minor chord, a major chord, like a seventh, all these sorts of things. Yeah. And it's really useful even to understand the software, some of the notation that you can see in the software. So yeah, it really helps. Yeah. Do you have any music theory background or like music, like real music background?
Well, I started playing piano when I was like 5. Actually, I did because I did piano when I was 5, and then saxophone I started when I was 10. I was in all the school bands and stuff.
Oh, right, okay. So you've been
band and choir, so I
read
read music and all that. But I haven't kept it up, that's for sure. Like, you know, like I've played instruments, but then I kind of gave them up, but I still have them. You know, and I'll pick them up here and there, now and again. I actually, a funny story, when I was in high school in this little tiny town in Iowa, there were like 1,000 people there, and I had 28 kids in my class. So it was a tiny little town, tiny little school, and they didn't have any music theory class, and I was like, I'd like to get a music theory class so that we could take music theory. And I took it to like the school council, the school board or whatever, I don't remember, principal and so on, the superintendent. And they said, if you get X many other students that say they'll take it, we'll give you a teacher and do it. And I was able to get it done. Somehow I got like 4 other students or whatever. And then they had the choir teacher do a music theory class, and we got a textbook and everything, and we did. It was only 1 semester, I think, but yeah, it was pretty cool, like to sort of make that change happen, you know. All right.
So you always had that in your life, pretty much, Whereas you see, personally, I really saw like before and after, and that was a big difference in like understanding music. So,
nice. Rebecca's asking about unique vocals in the music. Actually, that's a good question, like how to source vocals, because a lot of people source vocals off, I guess, Splice or different places like that, right? Or if you're lucky, you know somebody who does some vocals and stuff. And I think I do a lot of people have noticed I have a lot of songs that have vocals in them, a lot of which I do myself or, you know, whatever. But what's your take on that?
But on this song, I did the vocals myself.
Oh, right.
The one you're playing here. Yeah.
Let me go back. Is it here?
Yeah, no vocal at the moment. Do you wish you could add more unique vocals? Well, I do with what I have, but I'm always open to collaboration.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm always open to collaboration. I did something with like more drum and bass collaboration with a dancehall singer. I haven't released it, but sometimes I play it when I'm playing drum and bass. And another one with a female singer as well. I did that, but it's not released either. It's just a dub play. Yeah.
What about your aspirations? Your aspirations as a producer. Jay Merckx asks, what are your aspirations as a producer and DJ?
Aspiration as a producer, DJ, just keep making better tracks, like tracks that are really closer and closer to what I have in my head.
I love that. Yes.
Yeah.
Very similar. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to me, it's also just having fun. Like to me, it's just a fun outlet for creativity. You know, it's just like.
Oh yeah.
And Jay Merckx asked about more releases this year. I know. So you have the Macro Cell release, and then you have more in the pipeline. I guess you have some dub plates here to release.
Sure. Yeah. Before the end of 2026. Yeah, there will probably be 1 or 2. Yeah. Right. I don't have any plan. You know. I just do it. I'm not a professional musician. I just do it whenever I fancy, whenever I like. So I don't have any plan. Sometimes I listen to a dub plate that I've been playing in my sets, and after a while it's kind of I feel like, oh yeah, I think it's ready to release, and then I release it. But usually what I like to play I think like most producers, to play the dub plates, to see if the mixing and the mastering is not too off, like compared to professional productions.
Right.
And when I played it a few times, so often I make adjustments after that. I would play the plate and realize that, I don't know, the snare is too loud or whatever, and do more versions of it, and in the end that would be the release. Yeah.
Love that. That's such a great idea too.
Yeah, and also when I have a chance also to play them really loud, like on a big sound system, that's also a very important test. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna check out Roz Alfred, your alter ego here.
Ah yeah, this one. Yeah.
Oh, that spring reverb. I love a spring reverb.
Imperial starship, Selassie is coming back on his Imperial starship. Selassie is coming.
Dub it. I need to get a sound system to play this on.
Oh yeah, it's been played on sound systems before. Yeah. Oh, yeah, multiple times.
And this made me think, and you were saying you're open to collabs. I'm thinking we gotta send you something for a ZipZapZop Rhizome Industry collab, I think.
Yeah, that would be cool, yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. What do you have in mind? What kind of collab?
Well, I'm thinking I've got a lot of works in progress, and some are sort of on the sort of deep dubby vibe like this, kind of like, yeah. I'm gonna send you some stuff and see what you think. See if there's something you might want to work with.
Yeah, if you have something that you like, but it's like not finished and there is some room to add stuff, to add
exactly.
extra stuff.
Yeah,
I would be up for it. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, this is killer stuff. I'm so happy to have this time.
This tune is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was gonna say a little bit about this tune. Like this tune is a vision of like the world has gone astray. It's like a disaster, ecological disaster, wars and stuff like in the future, like apocalyptic future. And then like the only hope is like you have Haile Selassie, you know, the god, the spiritual leader of Rastafari, that comes back to Earth on his big starship, like Star Wars style, enormous starship. So it's like a Rasta sci-fi vision in this tune. Yeah.
Love it. I love it, and I love a song with a story like that. And it brings up a good question. Rebecca asked in the chat, are you a spiritual person, Rizo?
I'm not religious.
Not religious?
But I'm spiritual. Yeah, I'm spiritual. Yeah. I had a friend who said something that rang very true to me. He said, religions are the capitalization of the spiritual feeling.
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, religions use like the spiritual feeling that we all have because we are in awe facing the world, and yeah, it goes beyond us. So we are all spiritual, but religions, they try to lock it down in a box to just basically get power out of this feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they are exploiting this feeling. That's my view on. Yeah, we go deep, and it's okay if you don't agree with that, but yeah, that's my my view on that. Yeah.
I love it. This has been fantastic to get to know you, to get to know some of your process and your thoughts, and hear all of your tunes, your dub plates, your almost released tracks on Macrocell. I'm gonna put on Broken, and I think we'll call it a day there. Sound good?
Yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you so
Sounds
much to
Well, thank you
Rhizome
to you.
Industry and to everybody who
Yeah.
tuned in. Look at that. I don't even, how did that happen? It was like, suddenly there was like hearts flying around on the screen.
I don't know how to never do that. It doesn't work for me.
But yeah, thank you so
Yeah.
much. Thanks to everybody checking it out live on the recording, and appreciate you all. Let's check out this Broken tune from Rhizome Industry. Everybody have a great week.
Are you gonna keep streaming? Are you gonna do a set or just end the show?
I'm gonna keep streaming for a few minutes and just jam.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, thank you everybody for being here. J-Marks, Rebecca, The Baholic, Deep State, and Tom Bashley.
One more rewind here. One more rewind. Everybody up now. Everybody up. Out of your chairs. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. We're gonna get a little exercise here for the weekend. Get the weekend going here. There we go. There we go. Got a groove to this. Here we go. Welcome inside. Great to see you here. Friends from Arizona, I believe. I should be raiding into in the next few minutes when I shut her down. I know that later tonight, usually every Friday, there's some El Nix doing the El Nix Iron Shirt recording show.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's a great way to do some Friday evening dubstep. Oh, and don't forget everybody, coming up on September 12th in Front Royal, Virginia, nice little intimate gathering in a bar with a big old sound system. We got Bwamster and Basura headlining on the Sine Wave Symbiote tour, followed by Frank White. We got ZipZapZop, B2B, Wife Guy, QTR Roy, and Youngest Star starting things off. It's gonna be mad. Gonna be a hot, sweaty thing. And the hotels in Front Royal are like less than $100, so get there. Let's have some fun. Thanks again to Rhizome Industry for this fantastic interview and showcase. Thanks again, everybody. Yes, yes. Big ups, big ups. See you all next time. Much love.